Alright, as always, you can go to YouTube channel My Medical Nightmare and see 40 plus hours video on everything that happened to me. Alright, attention residents of Greystone. Some of Alabama's absolute worst medical practitioners have targeted your affluent neighborhood located in Hoover, Alabama, near the intersection of Highway 119 and 280 around the Greystone Golf and Country Club. Negligent physicians and medical doctors have set their eyes upon the high incomes of families in your community. An example, average household income listed at $161,000 per year. These bad medical practices are attempting to use the prestige of the area to boost their own social status, as well as cover over deep corruption and what amounts to fraudulent practices in the medical industry. If you live in this area, please speak out, become active in your community, and keep these types of doctors from profiting and thriving on the work of people in your area at any cost. I'm going to do a new video series where we'll look at the providers that I had negative experience dealing with as a patient and customer who have set up shop in the Greystone area. And we'll start today with American Health Imaging. I'll read some recent reviews. This was posted in August. It reads, "Horrible services, do not trust them. They set you up on a payment plan for services not finished. They give you a bill they voided. However, they only wind up voiding the amount paid at the time of services. Now, 1 month later, they are charging for a payment plan you were advised that was being canceled due to the services being canceled on the same day. You call the local office, they redirect you to another office, and then that location states they cannot find anything about who you are or why you are calling. Nobody takes accountability. You ask for a manager and nobody is in to talk to you. You have to wait for a lousy callback that never happens. Just a waste of time and a horrible experience. You guys need to do better." Here's a review from 2024. It reads, "Contrary to other reviews, some of the rudest people I have interacted with. I paid for my chest x-ray with my card. The patient says they are seeing the transaction, yet they get an email from provider weeks after the visit saying they're not seeing payment. Patient says, I was trying to explain my situation while the lady that answered the phone rudely interrupted me and said we need payment ASAP. Would not recommend this location even if it were my own family needing services done." Here's another review from 2024. It reads, "Stay away from this place. They jacked up my imaging report and they just put anything on there. I called them to let them know that Dr. Callahan stated that the information on the report was incorrect in regards to the findings. AHI got defensive, so the doctor called to get the report corrected. American Health Imaging was supposed to correct it. Then the patient says they got a new message that the report was ready, and guess what? It stated the same errors as the first report. $150 spent for incorrect radiologist reading, and I will stop at nothing until this is corrected. Beware of this place. I am a healthcare professional, and I would never recommend this place to my patients. I will be contacting the Better Business Bureau and the American Board of Radiology because my primary cannot send my referral to the necessary specialist with this incorrect radiologist pronouncement." And they just Alright, so viewers to my channel will be well familiar with American Health Imaging. I tried to warn people about this company, which has branched out and expanded across the Birmingham, Alabama area in recent years. I was a patient and customer of American Health Imaging in 2019. They are affiliated locally with UAB St. Vincent's, formerly Ascension, and they used doctors with Birmingham Radiological Group locally. My opinion, if you had any dealings with American Health Imaging, you need to go back and check your stuff. Double check it, triple check it. You can go look at my videos on my channel to get some ideas about some of the others involved in these scams. Do not trust American Health Imaging. Do not trust their partners. After discovering I was misdiagnosed by Dr. Angus Baird, MD, I took this matter to the CEO of Birmingham Radiological Group, which oversees around 50 doctors. They would not put me in contact with this member doctor or help me in any way to resolve my own issues. I filed a complaint against Angus Baird stemming from my own case with the Alabama Board of Medical Examiners and Licensure Commission. That complaint was thrown out, dismissed, despite the fact that I sent in the original images, which clearly show the injury in my head, versus the written report of this doctor, which claims I have no injury. Alright, so in this call, I attempt to contact radiologist Angus Baird, MD. And this doctor, he read an MRI scan that I had done at American Health Imaging in Birmingham, Alabama, May 15th, 2019. This cost $500 cash. So in this scan I was told that no injuries appeared. However, if you look at the images, you'll see that I have signs of head trauma. And I believe that I broke a bone in the underside of my skull. That's the basilar area, occipital condyle, condylar canal region. And you may be able to see infection in this area. And the pain in this area, this is the reason that I had this MRI scan done. It was missed by this radiologist. Alright, so the phone number I found, it leads to Birmingham Radiological Group. And they tell me they can't connect me directly to the doctor, and I should call American Health Imaging, where I had the MRI scan done. So here I call American Health Imaging, Birmingham, Alabama. And although I had this scan done in 2019, this receptionist tells me that they don't deal with those doctors anymore. And yeah, I wonder why. I might actually know the reason. Tells me that I will have to go through another doctor, possibly have another MRI scan, and I paid $500 for this one already, in order for them to do some kind of procedure and have this scan looked at again. And yes, I do not believe the statement that I'm giving here is correct. I paid for this service, the MRI scan itself, and the radiologist report. Injuries show up in the pictures. The doctor did not acknowledge the injury. And then a bit of an argument ensues, and I was hung up on by this call agent from American Health Imaging. So prospective customers out there, clients and business partners, apparently they don't stand behind their work. Yeah, and I mean, you know, my experience dealing with this, runaround and excuses. You can see everything that happened to me regarding this issue. It's on my YouTube channel, My Medical Nightmare.
Thanks for calling American Health Imaging. This is Jesse. How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I was a patient at AHI 2019. I had an MRI scan done. I had an injury show up in an MRI, and I got a doctor's report saying no injury was present. I need to try to talk to somebody about having this MRI scan looked at again, please.
So your doctor will have to request that. We can't.
Okay, I was told to call you guys to get in touch with the doctor, Dr. Angus Baird.
He doesn't work here no more. That's an old radiologist. We don't use those radiologists anymore. So again, like the doctor that referred you, or you're going to now, you could have them have a new MRI done, and they can do a what is it called? Yeah, they can have an addendum done.
Okay, well, I have a problem with the MRI that was taken, that I paid money to you guys for, that I got a report that said I had no injuries, and the injury shows up in this MRI. I need to try to get in touch with that doctor, please.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is you can have your doctor that referred you to...
Well, I don't need a doctor. I'm calling you guys to get in touch with a doctor directly.
If you would listen, I'm trying to tell you that...
Well, you have to say something intelligible first, madam.
I'm trying to explain to you how you can have this done.
Okay, I was told to call you guys. I was told to call you guys, and you would get me in touch with the doctor.
Thank you for calling American Health Imaging. To reach ARANTSCOTT, press 1. The party you are trying to reach is busy and cannot take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello, sir. I was a patient at American Health Imaging 2019. And I had an MRI scan done. This was looked at by Birmingham Radiological Group Dr. Angus Baird, MD. The facility was Birmingham, Alabama. American Health Imaging, downtown near UAB Hospital. So I was told in the report by this doctor that I had no injuries appear in my MRI. I knew this was not the case. I got a copy of my images, and I found out I was misdiagnosed. I had a serious head trauma and evidence of a broken skull in the area of the vascular skull region, occipital condyle condylar canal. And I've had a lot of problems trying to contact American Health Imaging and the doctors associated to possibly have this issue addressed, acknowledged, possibly have the imagery reread, or some kind of redress in this situation. I was a self-pay patient, self-referred, $500 cash payment. And I called American Health Imaging last week. I was hung up on in the Birmingham facility by a girl. Her name was Jessie. I tried to call AHI Corporate last week. I reached a call center in India, and I was told that someone would call me back. They took down my number, and I've not been contacted on this issue. Mr. Arant, I think you need to look into this, please. This is a very serious error. I called Birmingham Radiological Group. They tell me I got to go through you.